So one of the most collectible succulents in the world must be the haworthias. Now I've seen them in every garden center around the globe. I've seen them in offices, in bathrooms, in people's living rooms. It's a plant that's quite easy to grow, but there's also a cult following around haworthias because you do get so many different varieties and hybrids, and some of them are very expensive and very rare. Now, haworthias are here from the southern parts of Africa, South Africa in particular, and at the moment I'm in the Western Cape, just outside Worcester, and one of the haworthias are in full flower, and it's very beautiful. It's spectacular. It's like a field of white, and this is Haworthia herbacea. Now, haworthias are part of the aloe family, and you can see with the plant, it does look like a little aloe. The flower does differ though. It almost looks bulby. The flower is big for such a small little plant. You'll see the spines on the leaves, and those spines protect the plant. So we just had the rainy season, and it's starting to dry out now. So after the flowers have set seed, the moisture will be gone. And then that rosette of the little haworthia will close up and protect it in this harsh heat of the summer, and that spines will protect the growing point. Now here you can see them growing with all kinds of interesting other plants. So here we have a conophytum. There are little baby orchids, holothrix, coming up just beneath it in the moss. So this is shale rock, and they love the shale rock, the cooler side of the shale, not the sunny afternoon sun. That's too hot for them. Now this little orchid, there's a mommy. Look at how beautiful the mommy and daddy is, in full flower at the moment. Isn't that incredible how you have an orchid with such a succulent growing right next to one another? Now, a haworthia do like to have a bit of water, but it needs to dry out immediately. That's why they love growing in between the moss here on the rocky outcrops. The moss gives them an extra bit of moisture, but it dries out quickly. It's well drained. That's the secret. When you have them in your home, give them a bit of water, but let it dry out completely before you give them another watering. The flowers, incredible. Such a big amount of flowers for such a tiny little plant. And there are so many varieties of these haworthias. It's a very special little succulent here in the Western and Eastern Cape of Southern Africa. And it's quite something to see them in flower in such a mass congregation of haworthias.